Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we are diving into a book that has been a massive game changer for millions around the world when it comes to thinking about money. Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad, Poor Dad. It's consistently ranked as one of the top personal finance books ever. But what is it actually about, and what are the key lessons you can take away? So the whole book centers around Robert Kiyosaki's childhood, growing up with two main father figures, his own dad, Poor Dad, and his best friend's dad, Rich Dad. His poor dad was highly educated, had a good stable job working for the government, but always seemed to struggle financially. His advice was the classic path. Go to school, get good marks, find a safe, secure job, work hard. Sound familiar? His rich dad, on the other hand, didn't finish school, but became one of the wealthiest men in Hawaii. His advice was radically different. He taught Robert that the rich don't work for money, they have money work for them. And this contrast is the foundation for the book's key lessons. Let's break down the big ones. Lesson number 1, the rich don't just work hard, they understand money. Kiyosaki argues passionately that our school system teaches us plenty about academic subjects, but next to nothing about practical financial intelligence, how money actually works. Poor Dad valued academic achievement, Rich Dad valued financial literacy. Rich Dad taught him that true wealth comes from understanding finance, investing, and how markets operate, not just relying on a monthly paycheck. Lesson number 2, and this is probably the most famous concept. You must know the difference between an asset and a liability. Forget complicated definitions. Kiyosaki keeps it brilliantly simple. An asset is something that puts money in your pocket. Think businesses that don't require your constant presence, stocks that pay dividends, income-generating rental properties, and intellectual property like royalties. A liability is something that takes money out of your pocket. This includes things like mortgages on your own home, car payments, credit card debt, and loans. Now here's the controversial bit he's known for. Rich Dad taught him that your primary residence, the house you live in, isn't necessarily an asset, especially early on. Why? Because it costs you money every month. Mortgage, council tax, repairs, bills. It doesn't generate income. The rich focus their energy on acquiring income-generating assets, while the middle class often spends their money acquiring liabilities they think are assets. It's a massive mindset shift. Lesson number 3, mind your own business. This doesn't necessarily mean quit your job tomorrow and start a company, though it could. It means focus on building and growing your asset column. Your profession is how you earn money to pay the bills, but your business is what you do with that money, acquiring assets that will grow and generate more money independently of you trading your time. Keep your day job, but start buying real assets, not liabilities or personal trinkets that lose value. Lesson number 4, work to learn, don't just work for money. Rich Dad advised Kiyosaki to take jobs not just for the salary, but for the skills he could learn, especially skills in sales, marketing, communication, leadership, and understanding financial statements. These skills are more valuable in the long run for building wealth than just chasing a slightly higher pay rise in a job where you learn little. So, to quickly recap, get financially literate, focus relentlessly on buying assets that put money in your pocket, not liabilities that take it out. Mind your asset building business, and prioritize learning valuable skills. These are the core pillars of Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Now, it's fair to say the book isn't without its critics. Some say it's too simplistic, lacks concrete how-to steps, and some of the advice is debated. But its power lies in shifting your mindset about money and wealth creation, getting you out of the rat race mentality of just working for a paycheck to cover expenses. Ultimately, Rich Dad, Poor Dad is a powerful call to take control of your financial future through education and focusing on building assets. It challenges conventional wisdom and encourages you to think like the wealthy rather than just following the traditional path. Have you read it? What was your biggest takeaway? Let me know down in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you found this summary helpful, please give the video a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. And consider subscribing for more content on personal finance and book summaries. Thanks so much for watching.